Hello everyone. So today we are going to learn about the equivalent fractions. Now, by the end of this video, you will be able to find out the fractions that have the same value. However, they look different. So let's start, right? Let's start the video. So I hope you can see my screen. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. So today we are actually, going to learn about and present how the numbers can be different even though they represent the same thing in terms of fraction. So before moving forward to that, let's just quickly, understand what fraction does the shaded part represent. Can anybody tell me? Yes, exactly. The shaded part is representing 4 over 5. As you can see, 4 of them are shaded with the blue color and one is, there, right? So total portion is 5, out of which 4 of them are shaded. Exactly. Now, let's quickly revise what we, know earlier, previously, with the previous concepts. Now, you can see 4 over 5. Now, the 4 over 5, the 5 represents the total number of parts. The number that is written in the bottom, as you can see over here, it's 5. So, it represents the total number of parts, which we also call in mathematical term the denominator. Exactly. Now, the number that is on the top, it is representing the number of shaded part or the number of part we are talking about. So that is also called as numerator in the mathematical term. Exactly. Now, let's just quickly understand what are equivalent fractions. So our topic is equivalent fractions, right? So the fractions that have the same value but with different numerators and denominators. For example, if you look at the screen, you can see two fractions, which is one of them is 4 over 5 and the other is 8 over 10. Now, what if I tell you that they are representing the same fraction? Yes, they are. They do represent the same fraction. Now, they represent the same portion of a whole, basically. Let's see how this actually works and how we can, do it. So, first of all, if you are finding any equivalent fraction, for example, 4 over 5, it's there, right? Let me show you a pizza. And you see this pizza? Yeah, great. Everybody likes pizza, right? So this is 4 over 5, right? This pizza is it represents 4 over 5. What if I divide each of the slides into equal portions? I know they do not look very equal right now while I'm drawing, but let's suppose we are like dividing each of them into two equal portions, okay? Now the total portions are, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The total portions are 10, out of which how much is shaded? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Exactly. We have shaded 8 out of it. So it's nothing but we are actually, showing how we can divide or we can multiply the numerator and the denominator by same number to get an equivalent fraction. For example, the 4 over 5, I multiplied both the numerator and the denominator by 2 and I got 4 times 2, which is 8, and 5 times 2, which is 10. Exactly. So 4 over 5 and 8 over 10, they actually represents the same thing, which is we call as equivalent fraction. Now, it is very important that you divide or you are multiplying the same number with both the numerator and the denominator. Now, the logic is, why do we do it? Exactly. So, the reason behind, if you are multiplying a number with the same numerator and denominator, we are actually multiplying it by 1, right? 2 by 2, we can write it as 1, isn't it? So, 4 over 5 times 1. If you do it, this will be just 4 over 5. That means they represent the same value. That is why it is important that you multiply the number with both the numerator and the denominator. Exactly. Now, you can also find the equivalent fraction by dividing it. Okay. For example, I multiplied it by 2 and I got 8 over 10. Similarly, if I divide the 8 over 10 by 2, I mean, when I'm saying divide, I'm saying put both the numerator and the denominator, right? So 8 over 10 divided by 2, 8 divided by 2 is 4. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Exactly. So that gives you 4 over 5 overall. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. Let's see the quiz time. So, what are equivalent fractions? Fractions that have the same value but with the different numerators and denominators, or fractions that have the same numerator and the denominator, or fractions that have the same value and the same denominator but different numerator. What do you think? Which of them is right? Exactly, the first one. Fractions that have the same value but with different numerators and denominator. Let's try doing one more. So suppose I have 3 over 5. Now, if I want to write an equivalent fraction with this, so I can multiply it by 2, right? Or you can use any number to multiply, but make sure you are multiplying it by both the numerator and the denominator. So in this case, 3 times 2 makes it 6 and 5 times 2 makes it 10. So we got 6 over 10. That means 3 over 5 and 6 over 10, they are actually representing the same thing. It's just that the numbers are different. Exactly. So I hope you are clear with this thing. And now you know how to find the equivalent fractions. It's nothing, it is representing the same as a whole, right? So I hope now you know what are equivalent fractions. So that is it for today. Thank you.